1 year ago, Kenya was on the brink of civil war, ravaged by violence as a result of disputed national elections that left more than 1,000 killed and hundreds of thousands of internally displaced people. CARE International was active before, during and after the post-election violence. The agency reached out to victims of sexual violence, providing them with essential medical services, legal aid, and psychosocial support. CARE also took the lead in seeking justice for victims of rape by collecting chilling testimonies from hundreds of women and presenting them to the commission investigating on crimes committed during the violence.
Wakati ilitangazwa hivi, niliona moto. Wakati ilifikia nyumba yangu, mimi nilianza kufika nduru. Nilienda nikasimama huko kwa barabara na watoto. Nyumba ilichomeka ikaisha kabisa. Tulitelemuka huku chini, tukapata nyumba. Wakati tulipata nyumba, tukalala. Nilimaliza siku 3 na siku ya 4 ndio tukasikia polisi wamekuja. Mimi nikakuja nikaingia kwa nyumba. Tukafunga na ndani. Nikasikia 1, 2, ukikataa kufungua mara ya 3 nitaingia na mlango. Nikafungua mlango. Kufungua mlango akanipiga kopi, akaniweka kopi. Nikamwambia huyu usinipige. Saa hiyo ananisukuma kwa nyumba. Nikaenda nikaangukia mtungi ya maji. Kuangukia mtungi ya maji hapo ndio nikasikia amefungua nzivu yake akaanza kunirape. Akanitomba mbele ya watoto wangu walikuwa hapa chini ya kitanda. Akanitomba mbele ya watoto wangu. Sasa hapo ndio nikamwambia, alikuwa ameninyonga kabisa, ameninyonga, nimepimbia kabisa, anafungua nzivu. Sasa yeye alikuwa ananinyonga kabisa. Sasa hapo nikasikia niko mbaya na watoto wanalia. Akapiga mtoto mmoja akaingia chini ya kitanda. Sasa hapo
This is only one of the hundreds of stories of rape and gender-based violence that happened.
Everywhere in the media, the women were crying for help. What I did was to help them tell their story. We documented it. I encouraged them to have a voice of their own to say what happened. We prepared them to appear before the Waki Commission so that as the commission was investigating other forms of violence, gender-based violence was also investigated.
To help the children and women that were raped and abused, it was critical to work with partners already active in the communities.
After the post-election violence, we got 95 women who reported into the organization, and then the rest we managed to identify from the camp. Children who were rescued during this period of time were 392 children whose rights were violated during this period of time.
The main challenge that we face during and after post-election violence with women and children who were abused is that they did not know their rights. And after they were raped, you find that they went back to their homes and sat in the homes.
To overcome these cultural and social challenges, CARE trained paralegals to help victims of violence.
Legally, it is so hard for women to find justice because by the time we went to them, it was too late. Some of them could not find the perpetrators, or some of them the perpetrators of the policemen. So it is so hard for them to find justice. But at least we found them lawyers who would take them through the legal system. And the government has also tried to come in and give a little support to the women.
Unfortunately, 1 year later, in spite of the many witnesses that testified in front of the commission investigating on the crimes committed during post-election violence, no perpetrator has yet been convicted, and no victim of sexual gender-based violence has received compensation.
The major reasons why action has not been taken by the government is because issues of women have never really been taken very seriously in most of African countries, and Kenya is not an exception.
Hakuna kitu ilifanyika kwa polisi. Mimi nilitoka hapa nikaenda polisi nikapiga ripoti ya kwamba nimereibiwa na nyumba yangu imechomeka. Waliniambia nikijua ule mtu alinirape niende nikaripoti, na kama sikujua nisiende kuripoti, hiyo sio kesi. Ni ripoti mambo ya nyumba, na nikaripoti mambo ya nyumba. Sikuwa najua kama wanaweza inaweza kuwa kama ya justice, sikuwa najua.
The road to justice is far from over.